mass regulation. We are of the opinion in Stop the Violence BC that the current criminal prosecution of marijuana use is not the right way to deal with this problem. We are, I would like to emphasize, not what some of you may have heard on the radio this morning on the CBC. We are not a pro-marijuana group. Our view is that we could better deal with the marijuana problem by decriminalizing, taxing, and regulating this substance. And that is what our speakers will be addressing tonight. We will, after the presentations, there will be plenty of time for questions and answers and discussion. We hope you will all participate in those discussions. We hope you will bring forward views that may be contrary to those that we have, so that we can get into a good discussion. So with that, I'm going to introduce our first speaker, which is Dr. David Kennedy. Dave is a retired general practitioner in Vernon who has been interested in this subject for a long time, has had a lot of clinical experience with people who have substance abuse issues, and has thought a lot and spoken widely on this subject. So Dave, please come forward and we will get the evening started. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm also the old guy on the panel. You'll notice that when you retire, you can take your tie off. Did you notice that? So look forward to it. It's wonderful. How did I get here? I'm kind of going to talk about the local flavor here. You know why? I'm so glad to see this big an audience out, because you can realize that we have this big elephant in the room that we're not talking about. And in particular, our leaders are not talking about it. Our leaders are behind us. They're not ahead of us right now. And that's something that we hope we can change. Just say that I'm going to read from my notes here, that as a medical student in the late 1950s, I worked with the Vancouver Ambulance, and we had many calls to the Vancouver East Side. That was a real eye-opener for me. I was a raw and naive medical student, and most of you will have seen photos